Hey, Starbucks, how about you let your customers know that your drive-thru doesn't work and that your store doesn't actually work and it's not open. What really cracks me up is when there gets to be about, more than 3 or 4 people, because then it just becomes absurd waste of everybody's time. But it's still funny for some reason. Don't ask me why. Oh, we got our next customer. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. Yes, welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order? Or could I start you off with a tall white chocolate mocha today? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Oh, people are so patient. People are so patient. Oh, I'll just wait a little bit. Maybe somebody will come to the intercom. We love Starbucks. We want our Vienti. Maybe you want a strawberry frappuccino. And of course, because you're in line, that means that somebody else should get in line behind you. Because they just think that you're ordering, and now nobody knows what to think. But people sure are patient. And they'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Oh, maybe they're just a little busy inside. Maybe they're what? Oh, and here we got another customer. I mean, this is just, oh, well, there's how that goes. Well, this guy thought he was just going to go and do the, thought he would just do the drive up. Oh, they're going to go up to the drive-thru. That's going to be nice. One more disappointment. How many disappointments can we have today? I mean, I'm wanting to know, when, I mean, at what point were they going to let the customers know? Or do people just think that there's a Starbucks that's open because it's actually here? But look how long people will actually sit in the drive-thru. Look how patient people will really be, hoping for that shot of being lazy and not making their own damn cappuccino. This is a good reason why you should make your own cappuccino, or your own coffee, or frappuccino, or tall white chocolate mocha. You know what? After this, I think I'm going to get my own mocha machine, because this is a great example of what kind of customer service Americans get in this day and age. It's February 2021. And yeah, people should use common sense. But with everybody in such a hurry these days, oh, we're going to go back up. We're going to back up. Maybe you didn't trip the microphone. Hello? Welcome to Starbucks. This is John. May I offer you a white tall chocolate mocha? Would you like an extra shot of espresso? I would just like anybody to answer the microphone. Hello? Hello? Is anyone in there? Hello? I mean, this is great. I mean, seriously. I really wish I could get the reaction on their face, but I can't. But I can zoom in. Just to see how patient these people are. There's no way I would have this much patience. Not with Starbucks, not with my mother. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Why wouldn't there be some kind of sign on the speaker or something? Because the way this parking lot is, you can pull up to the speaker without actually driving by their front door. I think they might have a sign on the door, but it's really small, and I'm less than 50 feet away, and I certainly can't make out what it says without walking up to it. But a lot of these people are just driving around the building, pulling up like they normally would any drive-through service. And some of them really wait a long time, and I'm probably not helping by sitting in the parking lot. Because that probably leads people to believe that maybe I'm just another customer enjoying my refreshment. But I can assure you, I was not able to get my tall white chocolate mocha. I see another truck pulling in. But I gotta stay focused on the drive-through, because that's just the part that kills me. We got another customer pulling in. Oh, I thought we did. Maybe we don't. But look how long this person is waiting there. Devoted customer. And here we have another customer. Going to be just as disappointed. This person says, oh, well, someone's behind me. I guess I'll wait till then. Now, this person pulling up thinks that that person just finished their order. And now we have another person pulling in. I mean, this is just ridiculous. This person is like, hey, are they actually ordering or are they not ordering? It's really starting to be quite a comical deal, because she's going to say, no, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to do that. But this young, unsuspecting customer hasn't learned that hard, valuable lesson yet. But look how patient that Ford is. They really just want a coffee, and they don't want to pull around to the window. But the real kicker is once you get around to the window, there's nobody there. Welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order? Would you like an extra shot of espresso with that? I'm sorry, we're not offering any kind of service today. Please pull forward and keep the line moving. Another car pulls in. I mean, this is great. So we've got a white, looks like a Kia. And now this guy that just pulled in is thinking that this person is just going to order, and as soon as they pull away, I mean, this is just unbelievable. How many people are getting suckered here? I've only got a little limited more time, so I'm not going to continue this charade for much longer, but I just wanted to make this video to show. And the inside of the store is literally, I mean, like, there's nothing going on in there, but you can't tell. But people don't know unless you put a freaking sign out there. Welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order? I'd be happy to take your order. Please hold. Would you like an extra shot of espresso, or would you like any kind of idea that we're not actually in business today? I'm sorry, we can't give you that courtesy. Please hold. So this guy in the blue Jeep totally thinks that this white car in front of them is ordering and just taking too long. This is how backwards and fucked up America is, that we're waiting on something that is never going to happen. This is a perfect example. Nobody's going to come onto that speaker. Nobody's going to take your order. It's pointless. Sometimes, no matter how much patience you have, it will literally get you nowhere. And that's what I think is so funny about this situation, because look how many people have had so much patience waiting for Starbucks to get their shit together and provide some service. But no, that's too much to ask Starbucks in Kansas City at this particular location. So at some point, this person in the blue Jeep has got to get, at some point, everybody runs out of patience. I don't care who you are. I haven't seen one person that has actually stayed until a representative or an employee answered the damn intercom, because it ain't going to happen. But it's a perfect example of how expectations are not delivered adequately, they're not received, and they're certainly not understood. But also a great example of, no matter how much patience you have with some people, with some individuals, with some businesses, and with some things in life, you will get nowhere. Welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order? Could I get you to pull through and pull around a couple times? Because we are actually not here. But I have to congratulate some of these people, because their patience and tolerance levels are way above mine. There is absolutely no way. Oh, she's finally tired of waiting. But it's not that this person, the blue Jeep, doesn't think that she didn't order. They think that she just took forever. And now they get to come up and pull up and play the same game of how dumb am I that the car in front of them played. Now we've got another guest on the show. Welcome to the show today, people. How dumb am I? We got a black truck. He thinks that the car in front of him is just taking a long time to order. This fucking three-ring circus is really funny, man. I just can't hardly take it. And now we've got another truck pulling up. Because Starbucks has some pretty good cappuccino and coffee. Now, I have to admit, I like Starbucks. I just don't like this Starbucks. I'm really not sure that this Starbucks is actually in business, but I could certainly tell you that if they were, they don't give a crap about their customers. Certainly not at this location. You have been duped. And so with all these people in line, everybody assumes. That's another great example of what not to do in this country or anywhere, is make assumptions. Don't assume that a business is running properly just because you see other people there. This is a great social study. If you line up, other people will show up. So now we've got 4 cars in line. The blue car evidently is holding everybody up, which really makes them an asshole. And if it were the people inside of Starbucks, that's the fucked up thing. They've been waiting how long? And no one has even so much as said hi, or we're not open, or we're closed. So you've got these cars all in line for what? Oh, that person's leaving. Yeah, people aren't going to continue to beat their head against a rock, but they sure have a immeasurable amount of patience. Not a lot of logic, but you have to admit, just because you're being patient doesn't mean that something's ever going to happen. You've really got to learn when to, how do they put it? Cut your losses. Because, I mean, once you pull up and you've already waited for a minute, you're already invested. You might as well wait 2 minutes or 3 minutes. What's your time worth to you? Well, it was worth more to these people in this truck than it was to these two people in these two trucks. I can tell you that. Because 2 customers I just watched leave without even giving the intercom a chance. These people are very forgiving and patient and tolerant. But what gets me is just how patient and tolerant they are. I mean, this just blows me away. I'm old-fashioned, and I believe in customer service. I believe in setting expectations. I believe in taking care of your customers. And this is probably the worst example of any of those things I've ever seen in my life. So now this truck thinks that blue truck is just an asshole, because he's going to pull up to the intercom and try to place his order. Hi, welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order? Oh, no, wait. I can't take your order because I'm not in the building. Hello? Would you like an extra shot of espresso with that no cappuccino that you're going to get? Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? I'd like to talk to your manager. Actually, I wouldn't mind talking to anyone. Oh, this is a disgrace. How patient is this individual? It just gets me because I've been here for like 30 minutes, roughly, and just been counting car after car after car doing the same dumb thing. It's a perfect example of how America has ended up in such a disgraceful way. One person, unbeknownst to them, repeats the same dumb maneuver as the human in front of them or next to them, and what do you have but a bunch of ignorance? A bunch of people, a system that builds up patience and tolerance, only to be disappointed when it matters the most. Like when you need your coffee or cappuccino. We have another unsuspecting victim pulling in. Customer. Oh, and they're going to block. This is a nice Tundra. It's going to block in the other truck. But they're patient. It looks like we've got another customer pulling in. This is just unbelievable. Like, if I was running this business, I would be pulling my hair out at how much money I was losing right now. This has to be the worst example of a loss of money in the history. Without losing a bunch of money all at once, you're just losing money all damn day long. And so we still got the first truck up there. They sure are patient, I can tell you. This is just unfucking believable, man. Welcome to Starbucks. Please hold for the next 30 minutes. I'm sorry to tell you, but we are actually currently closed. What a waste of gas, emissions, time, patience, and tolerance. And what a waste of a good establishment. What a waste of a good business. Because there's absolutely no customer service when you have no employees running your business. We have another car pulling in. That guy finally pulled out. That truck thinks that the truck in front of him just took a really long time. So he's going to pull up to the intercom and he thinks he's going to get to order. We got this customer pulling behind him thinking that this truck is just going to take a really long time. But what's actually happening is no one is answering the intercom. We have another car pulling in. It's an Impala right behind the Kia. Another unsuspecting victim / customer. We have another truck pulling in. This is money hand over fist. It is pathetically sickening how much money Starbucks is losing. I am just a Starbucks referee and fan, okay? I came here too. I think it's goddamn funny that somebody cares so little about their establishment and their business. One, that they're losing so much capital, and two, that these people are still waiting for someone to acknowledge them at all. I mean, it's pathetically sickening. And so now every time you get a third car, the middle car gets stuck. So the first person in line is waiting for acknowledgement from Starbucks. Starbucks is nowhere to be found. Would you like another shot of espresso in that no cup of coffee you're gonna get, sir? Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? And so what's happening every time a customer pulls up and leaves and drives away from this establishment? They're frustrated. They're pissed off. They're aggravated. They're irritated. They're still thirsty. And they're extremely disappointed in the lack of professionalism and customer service and customer experience that they've just been duped by. Unreal. We got another car pulling. You know what's crazy is I was only going to sit here for 20 minutes, but goddamn, there is so much money going down the hole that I don't know that I can really stop filming this. I mean, here comes another car. That's 4 cars in line. I mean, how could Starbucks afford to lose that kind of money? Because I'm here to tell you, if I had a business, I couldn't afford to lose that kind of money. And so you see the customer finally loses their patience and pulls away. But the funny thing is, the Kia behind them doesn't think that they just took a long time to order. They think possibly the store maybe had something going on, and maybe it was just taking them a little bit too long. So they pull up, not knowing what just happened to the truck in front of them, and we have another car that just pulled in. So now this customer is pulling up, and now we have another guy that pulled up. So customer after customer after customer, and I have barely even been here very long, and they just keep rolling in. Like, I wish I was here selling hot dogs and hamburgers and Kool-Aid or lemonade or had a coffee pot. I'd be making money hand over fist. I'm telling you, people. Welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order? Would you like an extra shot of espresso in that? Can I start you off with a tall white chocolate mocha today? Or maybe a muffin? Hello, Starbucks, are you there? No, you can't get shit because we suck. You now have 4 cars in line waiting for the intercom. They're on their phones. They're texting somebody else. They're watching this video. They're doing something else. They're totally innocent victims of this nightmare. And it really is funny to me. I feel horrible for these people because it happened to me, but it is funny because at some point you have to move on. You have to cut your losses. You have to realize nobody's here. And that's the problem with poor customer service and shitty customer experiences, is that we have grown so accustomed to this shit that when something like this happens, people just keep pulling in and pulling in and pulling in, counting on your shitty customer experience to save them. And here is the prime example of how it has no redemption. And these, they say detractors are people that won't recommend your business to a friend or a family member. I guarantee you none of these people are going to recommend this particular Starbucks to anybody. And now we have more cars. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a truck. And then back behind them, you can't see it, but there's another car. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, look. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars in line. I mean, unreal. And so I started filming because I wanted to see how long this bullshit and ridiculous facade could actually go on. I mean, if stuff like this can happen in America, I think we need to reorganize our priorities. So this person is starting to feel a little bit of pressure. She has 7 cars behind her. Everybody else is starting to lose their patience. They think that they're just an asshole that took a long time to order. Everybody's happy to see that the line is finally moving. So everybody is under the assumption that at least something is going to happen if they continue to pull forward. Welcome to Starbucks drive-thru. May I recommend a tall white chocolate mocha today? Would you like an extra shot of espresso? I'm sorry, hello? Hello? 8 cars. I mean, that is just unbelievable, man. I mean, I really don't know what to say. I don't have words for how pathetic that is. Like, I know that I don't run my business, like, well enough to say that I'm an awesome entrepreneur, but I guarantee you I don't have customers lining up like this, leaving empty-handed because they're so tired of waiting on any kind of customer experience. At this point, once these people already have so much time invested, you really don't have any choice but to play along. You really don't have any choice but to accept any kind of bad customer experience over none. You're literally at the mercy of these businesses. And so, just for the record, I just wanted Starbucks to, because of course this is going to go on YouTube, but I just wanted Starbucks to actually see firsthand whoever's responsible for this location, what is going on when absolutely nobody cares to take care of the customer. You lose money after lose money after lose money. And not only do you lose money, but then you form a bunch of detractors, people that aren't going to recommend your establishment to anyone. I can guarantee you every person here is going to leave upset and go find another establishment to get their refreshment from. As a matter of fact, I've been here way longer than I'd like to. And since I finally got a really good little circus show out of it to show everybody what's going on, I'm probably going to get out of here myself. But it's just so entertaining, it's really difficult to leave. I'll have one more cigarette, and then I'm out of here. Oh, thank you for never answering me. I will never come back here. This person thinks that that person was such an asshole that they just took forever. Now this guy has blocked in the other guy. We have another unsuspecting victim. We actually have 2 more vehicles that pulled in. And so many people getting in line. I mean, I really should get some comments from some of the customers. That would be awesome. Maybe I'll pull around and see if I can get anybody's response. I don't even need anybody's response. Like, the video shows itself exactly what's going on here. Now, it just looks like they're actually in line waiting for their service. But no, that's not what's going on. Hell, even this guy walks right on through. He don't care. I can't believe we have so many people in line. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, crazy. Look how many people are in line. And they parked because they don't want... I mean, I don't know why they parked. Everybody shouldn't even be here. There should be some way for the customers to have some kind of idea that this place is fucking closed. I mean, holy shit. So I've had all I can take. Not one customer here, including myself, My God, there's still people fucking lining up. I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen anything this pathetic in my entire life. So, while I love my tall white chocolate mocha, I must say goodbye because hopefully somewhere in this country there's a Starbucks that gives a shit enough about itself to actually give some customer service to their customers. I mean, that is so pathetic. And none of those customers are going to walk away happy or with a drink. Go fuck yourself.